Yo, you don't know Shabarukas HE, high energy out of Sweet Sugar City St. Kitts, representing the Grandmasters Band, your road march champions. And yo, you see on the 22nd of April, it's all about Flag Fest right there in St. Martin. And you don't know, Grandmasters Band, your road march champions will be there representing St. Kitts and Nevis to the fullest. We're on the outside again. Outside again. It's a long time we ain't see the outside. They had us chained and locked up on the inside. Now watch how she rolling it on me.
And in other news, the hip-hop show that's going on this Friday at the Festival Village, they just announced that the GOAT that was on the flyer gonna be performing live on stage. Let me show you the video of that too. Listen, and let me tell you something. Semantic Carnival just starts. And we got like 3 more weeks to go. So you know, we will have a good time with these jokes, you know.
Fundación Raíces Dominicana presenta Noche Latina 2023 este 27 de abril. Una noche repleta de entretenimiento con la revolución urbana del momento. Flow 28. Para deleitarnos, la salsa con clase de David Cava. La sensación del momento, Ángel Guiol. El bachatero número 1 de la República Dominicana, el chaval de la bachata. El artista más completo de la República Dominicana. Bueno en balada, bueno en merengue, bueno en salsa. Alex Bueno. Entrada $40 por adelantado y $60 en la puerta. Reserva tu mesa VIP al 1721-588-2744. Patrocinado por Ball Label, Sonesto Bajo y Sky High. Será un evento para que nadie te lo cuente.
Dog life. Dog life.
Dog life is life. Dog life, dog life, dog
C'est comme la mauvaise, le cadre combien moun. Even en maille, il pas connaître pour moun. Les gars sortent, il toujours dit qu'on j'y vais.
Wow, 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 wow. Girl, I love to feel it, gripping, gripping, gripping. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Girl, I love to feel it, clamping, clamping, clamping. Clamping, clamping, clamping. Girl, I love it. When you work your pussy muscle. Girl, I love it when you work your pussy muscle. Wow. Girl, I love it when you work your pussy muscle. Wow. Girl, I love it when you work your pussy muscle. What a wow, what a wow, what a wow, what a wow, wow, wow. Girl, I love it when you work your pussy muscle. Work your pussy muscle, baby. I feeling it gripping. I don't sit in, baby.
It's Tuesday. That means it's time for Polotricks, where we come together, we talk about the most important things that's happening in politics in St. Martin. And of course, I'm joined by the very misguided, but informed, yet educated, and also our own local terrorist, Earl Evans. Good day.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. But you know, we ain't doing politics today.
What do you mean?
It's Carnival season, bro.
It's Carnival season, but we're doing politics still. That's what we're doing. We wear ties and Juve next week. What are you talking about?
Correct. I mean, and I was telling you, we ain't doing politics, man, because I don't believe in giving them the credence. I think that
during the season?
Yeah, no, man, because we already a small population, and we need to support our boot holders who are doing an amazing job. They have some great concepts out there for food. We need to support our did you see the culture show last night, Andrew?
I see the culture show, yeah.
Oh my God, I have to take my hats off. You know, normally we always take time to bat, you know, but now is the time, you know, Carnival, and I got to give the Minister of Education, Minister Samuel, a round of applause, because last night the culture show was to another level. I want to thank Miss Clara Reyes, for putting it together, because I was very impressed, but also more proud, as a local Simone, I was very proud You know, we have 111 nationalities on the island.
Yes.
And I see 111 of them last night on the stage, Andrew. They were out there. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite, and to be honest, my favorite, when people ask me what my favorite was, it was the Belarus dancers.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of biased because I think the Suriname group did very well.
No, man. But
So,
everybody else with their unique
I
talent
bias.
and culture, I got exposed to other people's culture that I never imagined, I never thought possible, bro. Except for the New York part. Except for the New York.
I was just about to say, what?
Except for the
You
New
big
York
places.
Except
Stop
for
it.
no, but except for the New York Jew. Me, you understand where you come from with that, but still, I'm just happy to see so much people that actually put the time and efforts to contribute to our culture night, man. And it was so big and so bad. So this is what I'm saying, you know, and we have that going on now, and these politicians are so desperate to run into the highest position in my country, and they don't even respect the culture that we have
Of the honeymoon season,
Bro.
the honeymoon period of
And-
at least Carnival, hush your mouth, and then we gonna hear back from you after Carnival.
They don't got that. They don't
Nah,
got
they
it.
don't.
All know they bashing. You know, even the hardest working MP, you know, all know they bashing him still
Yeah, of
for
course.
coming to for actually taking the bull by the horn.
Yeah, because he's a jackass.
And coming to the conclusion of the helping assist again with the police dam.
Yeah, but Earl, let me be fair. Let me be fair. You know, politics has to be politics. And how much time is it that he's going to be Mother Teresa helping out people that
No, because no.
clearly don't give a damn
Correct.
about him or his image. So, and
No,
of
but-
course, in case you live under a rock, we're talking about the tallest member of parliament, MP Bryson, of course, again in the news, this time for coming to the aid of the justice workers, coming with a proposal last week. And of course, then it being executed by the Council of Ministers. Of course, Council of Ministers basically didn't give him the credit. They was like, Council of Ministers approves.
This is not
and
a
they
real
just went
place.
ahead.
No, man. Seymour is not
Yeah,
a
but
real
they are
place, man.
coalition. They were coalition. That's one part. But on the other side of things, it is.
But okay, but
it's
you-
homicide
but
to
listen-
go come to the rescue. Like,
Nah, for real,
man,
for real.
it's
No,
dumb.
no, for
Man,
real.
it's jackass.
No,
it's
for
a
real.
dumb
No,
move.
no,
It's
no.
dumb.
I agree.
You should just leave it alone.
Listen. No, but I agree with you. But again, Andrew Dick, when you have people who have country above self, because let me explain, Andrew. Andrew, do you pay me? Do I make $1 for coming on this Polotricks show?
Zero.
What? Say one more time.
Zero.
I do it for what? I do it for the love and because I see what the politicians gearing up to do. They desperate, St. Martin. They hungry for the position. They want to get in there. And they have no respect for you, me, or our seasons, or the time frame. Look how far back they start. So I'm just trying to let them know, hold on. We ain't doing that, man. We got so much things to go through before I could even start the politics and run our campaign with people them. But they don't want to accept that. Even all know Carnival coming on, and they're still trying to campaign and politics the people them. We ain't doing this. We can't even enjoy Carnival because they want to still run campaign. It's Carnival time. It's a time where I call Unde, and I say, Unde, what good? What are you doing? You come in village? I can pass, pick you up. I know you're a man who like to drive. And me and Unde lime. So when you see me and Unde liming for Carnival, because that's my Carnival liming body, I going to say, what? Earl sell out, Earl this, Earl that. Earl sell out. He don't know what he want. He gone. You know, and Unde is one of my best friends on the island. You know what I'm saying? And you have never heard me say none of this now. But it's Carnival time now. And you damn right. If I'm not working or contributing to the Carnival's experience and giving my take and giving my expertise to the Carnival Foundation as far as developing content for them and media-wise and getting St. Martin to the world, I trying to shit one day, yes. We on the damn table trying to do something. We not saying we are enjoying our local cultural festival. And it's Unde what teach me that. I got to give him his credit. Unde what showed me, because working with the Carnival Development Foundation, I got the same story everybody got. They don't pay me. Nobody pays me, y'all. People believe it. Nobody pays me, G. Nobody pays me, you understand? The Carnival Development Foundation never paid me. Never. Not even now. You understand? And because I saw Unde never not contribute or help the production of the Carnival go on, no matter what, You could call on Unde gonna help. You don't even know Unde helped the Carnival Foundation. You don't even know Unde helped the contestants. You don't even know Unde helped a groovy pageant, a groovy. You don't even know all the help he does help. You know what I'm saying? Just for Carnival alone.
Yes, you're giving people the impression that people know who Unde is. You know, you have to give them the full name. You know?
Clyde Unde Marlin.
Yes,
Come on,
yeah,
Clyde Unde
because
Marlin.
people don't. Not everybody knows right away who you're talking about.
Oh my God, you're right, absolutely right.
Yeah,
you know, and because I saw how he sacrifices and gives back to the community, gives back to the country, especially during Carnival season, is why I say, you know what, Unde, I appreciate that, bro, because I do the same things. Ever since then, that's what I do. I just do it for the love of the country, do it for the love of our culture, and do it because I have the expertise to do it, and it matters on a different level. I bring it and present it on a different level. I have a different vision than the majority of the same man does. It's a man to the world. Let me finish, Andrew, please.
But you're going so long,
no, because
and you're making a point.
No.
What's the point? The point is, why is a jackass for saving the country once again, and nobody is going to give him the credit for it, so just move on.
So then I'm a jackass too for trying to save Carnival every time they call on me, every time they look to turn
You're
to
not
Earth.
a politician, Earl.
But
You're not a politician. I'm talking about politics, you're supposed to play.
But I have the same thing that MP Bryson has, which is country above self. Whether they believe it, whether they believe it or not, my actions don't ever betray me, Andrew. His actions don't ever betray him, Andrew. You understand? So when people talk about, and like Prince Herbert Martina today talking about, you getting credit for the, and I had one comment. I say, Prince, cut this out, please, because at the end of the day, you're an aspiring politician. What did you do, or how did you affect the change? How did you contribute to the solution of the problem? We're not back. What I'm not tolerating and not doing is you're not going to stand here and grandstand on someone who actually accomplished something, actually did something. We're not doing that no more. I'm not allowing that. We're not going to grandstand on people that are actually doing things in St. Martin. And then there's the people who just talk about, and ain't going to do nothing but carry us to independent, and are you going to believe them people and run with them people? But the people who actually fixing the problems and doing things, working hard on behalf of the people, country above self, we want to deal with them. We like them, we know them, and they must sell out. They must be sellouts, working for the money. Again, Andrew, tell them how much money you pay me, how much money I make you, Andrew?
Zero.
Got the up sponsoring us, eh? Cookie them paying all the money, eh? So my cut there, right? No, serious. Because, and this is why I can't, and this,
no.
And this, you understand? This is why I can't with them. I can't with St. Martin, because even Mr. Ortega, I'm not gonna go Facebook Live. I took a mannerism approach, and treated you like a man, because I know the laws between men. I know the laws, what the laws state, and how men supposed to deal with men. And for the life of me, St. Martiners, they just, but I didn't even talk about the women. The women are spoiled princesses. They just say what they want, act how they want, with no form of acknowledgement of consequences. They don't believe, St. Martin women don't believe that the consequences affect them. They don't believe in consequences, bro. They don't have none. But when it comes between man and man, I take myself very seriously. So I treat people who come at my person like I treat myself very seriously. So Mr. Ortega, I ask you to come and have a conversation with us, have a seat with us, you know what I'm saying, so that you could address or defend yourself, for our audience to dictate, because you self-proclaiming you smarter than me. You self-proclaiming that, no, we need a panel of discussion, open discussion, so people could justify that. You did this stuff. Trying to label me or trying to put me in a boat with who? And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a vivid weed smoke. Like the difference between me and you say, no, and seriously, I'm a realist. I know who I am. I don't pretend to be nothing who I ain't. I'm not trying to front a fake. I'm not trying to be that. But Mr. Ortega, let me remind you of who you is.
Oh, jeez. Let's not do that again, please.
You know, because I never worked for no sperm bank. And then submitted my sperm.
Earl, no.
I never worked for the ministry and then tried to bribe the people them.
No.
I never beat no woman. There ain't no woman who not gonna say Earl put his hands on them. None of them at all, Mr. Ortega. No woman not gonna say Earl put his hands on them. None of them. Not even my daughter. No one.
That is way too far. Let me just.
No, and I ain't done yet, bro.
Earl.
And ain't nobody
Earl.
sniff more than you, brother. So how you gonna be, bro? You don't got no friends either, Mr. Ortega. Nobody gonna tell you different. Your legacy in. So you shouldn't have nothing to say to about nobody. And I don't even politics. But your shame box mash up or what? And this everybody shame box and mash up or what? So then you could just feel that you could just say anything and just go Facebook Live because you have a Facebook Live page.
Yes, Earl.
Accuse and assume people, try to group them together while your closet full of, while you're trying to throw rocks and you live in a glass house.
Okay, let's move on,
No,
please.
I ain't done yet, Mr. Andrew Dick. I ain't done yet. Because I take myself serious.
But why? Why? What's the reason? What's the reason? What's the reason?
The reason
because you went on Facebook Live and then you come in here on national TV, giving why? Like just
because I don't let nothing slide. I'm not no Christian, bro. He accusing me or trying to. But again, at the end of the day, I already asked you to come on the show. I asked you to come on the show, bro, so we can have a conversation, like men. And you still behind the scene trying to do what, bro? And that's the way you want to postulate yourself to be a politician? And that's the characteristics that you have, that you think you deserve to postulate yourself and then come in front of St. people and ask them for their vote? That's the kind of stalwart road people that we have. St. Martin is not a real place, bro. Not a real place. People is not real in St. Martin. Because how are you even getting attention? How are you even getting traction? Tell people the truth. No party wants you. Tell people the truth. No party wants you. You want political aspirations? You call NDP? They ain't want you. You know why? You're a woman beater. They want on a feminism party, and they're going to put a woman beater on them, and they kill themselves. Nobody going to take you. So now you're realizing, just like Grisha realizing, she ain't no votes. Now you're realizing that you don't even get on a party, and now you're going to attack me? You're gonna try to trample my reputation and trample me? For what? For inviting you to come here and have a conversation man to man? Really? Brethren, when you see me, you better see me, eh? When you see me for Carnival, you better see me, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I could speak.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
The situation with the justice workers is temporarily postponed. The reason why it's postponed is because the Council of Ministers will be discussing and dealing with things for the justice workers this week. And then on Friday at 2 p.m., they have a follow-up meeting with the unions, the AMFO and the NAPB. Of course, the two unions hired a legal advisor, Carl Merckx, who has been informing and, of course, legally advising their members of the justice. Of course, divide and conquer continues because Ms. Anna Richardson, our Minister of Justice, decided to, do an exclusive interview on St. Martin News online service platform. And she went in on the unions. I'm not going to show it to you because it really doesn't matter.
Show it to them,
no, because it's ridiculous. Like, she just started to go after, the unions and saying that, the unions didn't inform most members of what the things that they need to, that they were promised or not promised. And I don't agree with the union with that because that's what she's hearing from workers, divide and conquer type of thing. And as a minister who is in charge of the Justice Ministry, I think it's sad that she continues to try to divide the workers of the Justice Ministry. But I'm sure that all justice workers continue to see through that farce from this minister that continues to just put a smoke screen in front of you, because it continues to happen over and over, and you're thinking to yourself, but what is this minister thinking? Because number one, like if you watched Late Night last night, I gave you a breakdown of the timeline of how things took place from last week to where we at now. Carnival was almost in jeopardy.
Yeah, man. And thank you. Before that, thank you very much for the police, them. I appreciate, as a local Semano who enjoy Carnival and loving Carnival, even though I work in it, I appreciate y'all for taking the high road and still providing the service. Y'all always go slow and y'all reach late. I appreciate y'all reaching at all. You know what I'm saying? And let's continue to execute this kind of manner for our Carnival. And then, like I said, again, once Carnival finish, Anytime are you gone, and you have my support from now on. You know what I'm saying? Anytime are you need us, I need me, I'm there for the police then, because y'all first was there for us and for me, for Carnival. And as a local Semana, I can't thank you very much. Because it's one of the pivotal points, even in, okay, we have seasons here, even though, and the news people say we don't, I don't think I no more season. Say, man, got season. We know where our job is, we how much business I own, what kind of direct tourism market y'all represent, which a local Semana is not in the forefront of, even unless it's a taxi. You know, unless the tourists come off and grab a taxi, the chances of them encountering a local for our local tourism product to be then properly handled and represented, is that chances are slim to none, say nothing. So when they say that we don't have no slow season, me know Island they were talking about with that one there, Andrew. Me know Island, because say Martin, we do have a slow season. You understand? And so Carnival is a period of time where it helps with the beginning of the slow season, because people from all the rest islands are coming in to support our Carnival. So the touristic appeal of our Carnival, it still works as anything else, because it's a very powerful event that brings in tourists from all around the region for the Carnival. Okay?
Now, what I wanted to mention is, of course, the Minister of Justice. Many people ask, how did she become Minister of Justice? What's her political career like? And I always like to remind the viewers, you know, information and facts is always key. So I decided to give you some information based on what we know for sure. The first time she postulated is back in 2003, believe it or not. Then with the PPA, the People's Progressive Alliance, under Gracita Arenal. That was back in 2003. Most of you wasn't born yet. But
what? Most of our audience wasn't born yet, Andrew, for real?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was guessing.
Okay, okay. I'm just shocked me with that one, bro.
I'm just guessing.
Whoa.
Anyway, in 2003, she received, a first time ever in politics, she received 24 votes, Earl. 24. Yes. So, no, it's just no laugh. You know how hard it is to get one vote, Earl?
Are you kidding me?
You should know. You should know.
But it's not hard. Andrew, what you talking about? What are you talking about, Andrew? It's not hard.
2003, 24 votes. 2014, she joined the USP. Back then it was under, of course, France Richardson.
Yeah, big up to France. And France. At least France listen. At least France does listen. Appreciate your France. I got you focus on your health like you should have took, you know, now. I look about this in you in the carnival scene in France, you know what I'm saying? When I catch you, St. Martin behind me. 2014, she received 137 votes, 137. Then in 2016, we had snap elections from 2014 to 2016, which is ridiculous, but hey, this is St. Martin, so we consider it a real place. 178 votes back in 2016. In 2016, you would think that 178 votes, okay, under the USP, maybe she find her footing, she find a home. No, she left the USP and then joined the National Alliance. She was the number 5 candidate when she joined the National Alliance for the first time in 2018. In 2018, she received 189 votes. 189 votes. That's the highest she ever get in her life. In 2020, which was her last elections, she received 178 votes. That's 178. So she was down by at least, yeah, I don't know. I can't do maths quick right now. 7, 8, 9, 178. 11.
About 11. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
All right, 178 in 2020. So 2018, 189. You see? You see the numbers?
I hear she says she running, which is Miss Richardson. I applaud that.
Who tell you she running?
Now I hear she say.
What? She running. Trust me, she running. Because she accomplished the function book. She will run. With the same National Alliance. In any case,
I gotta take your word for it, Andrew. You almost never wrong. That'd be bad. No, seriously. You know.
No.
So I gotta take your word for it, bro. Seriously, you almost never wrong when it comes to them teams. When it comes to them politicians, where they gonna end up?
Yeah, no, because you have to watch the trend.
No, you still.
I watch the trend.
If you got your system working.
Now the thing is, of course, the minister, she has at least about 5 elections under her belt, so this would be her 6th one. But you know what I noticed too with this, Earl? Just the years that we had elections. 2014, 2016, 2018, 2020.
Yeah, man. Every 2 years from no, seriously, every 2 years from 10, the government was dropping like nothing, like it didn't exist, like joke, bro. No, seriously,
That's
it was the most embarrassing time in our political camp. Like, see, after we say we want to manage our own affairs, we couldn't play with our own selves. You understand how embarrassing that is? Okay, Andrew, we say, okay, we don't need nobody else to interfere in our business. We go handle our own selves.
Yeah.
And then every 2 years, we dropping like children.
Dropping it down. It's either if the parliament don't do it, the prime minister does it. Because the parliament want to send home the prime minister, and prime minister don't want to go home. So you know what? There's going to be a Mexican standoff, and we're going to go.
Same thing with the chair, right? The majority voted chair off. Chair didn't want to get out.
Yep.
Same graph. But that's always of politics. That's the old ways of politicians and politics. We have them there. I know who they is. Y'all continue to vote for them. If I want, then we have the same old going on. If I want, because that's what it is. Nothing going to change with that. Or we have the new MP Bryson and his deputy chief, Mr. Attlee, the hardest working minister and the hardest working MP. You decide.
Nah, that ain't happening. You don't understand how St. Martin works. But we'll tell you when we come back. More Polotricks.
You'll always be a part of me. Did you bounce all that stuff on that lead? No, it is gonna never change me. You'll always be my
Now, if this doesn't work, then it's no Carnival 2023 for me.
Hello, good day. Reading Rainbow Night Care Services. This is Shirley speaking. How may I be of service?
Hi, Shirley.
I need your help. A friend sent me your flyer because she said I could leave
My daughter received during the carnival.
Yes, love. We are offering night care services for the whole carnival season, starting the 14th of April until the 3rd of May. Are you interested in our services? Oh, that sounds great. I have a few shows that I want to go to, but my babysitter had to go off island. Sure, I'll be happy to assist you further. How do your hours work? Drop-off services starts at 7 p.m.
Sounds
at
great.
night, and the pickup is 7 a.m. So it's 7 to 7 with breakfast optional, and it's only $40 per child. $40? That doesn't sound bad at all. So give us a call today if you're interested. Let me just finalize a few things and I will definitely call you back to reserve her spot. Yes, and if you have any additional information, please don't hesitate to contact us on our WhatsApp number. It's 554-4505. And I look forward to meeting you and your lovely child. Have a great day further.
Now, welcome back to Polotricks. Of course, we continue our discussion as to what's happening on St. Martin, especially since it's Carnival season. Politics continues, of course. So Polotricks continues, and of course, Earl is here for the second part of the program. Like we were saying before, I think that, you know, you have to understand that politics is still politics, but I have to big up the opposition for not taking advantage of the situation with the justice workers from since Friday gone, with them not showing up to the opening jump up. And you know, usually you would have get a Sarah, you would have get a Chris, you would have get a Krisha, you would have get Ludi, PFP. Everybody would have just jumped on the train and called for resignation and do all kind of craziness. But that did not happen because most of the opposition didn't vote for the budget. So therefore, how the hell you going to open your mouth now and say, pay the people when you didn't even vote for the document that allows them to pay for the people? Yes, sir.
No, I mean, hell, I mean, put the bing.
That's a ping. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
So yeah, they're not stupid. At least, go ahead. I appreciate that. I appreciate her for not trying to play politics with this situation.
Yeah.
Because
Sarah had tried, but then I had to shut that down with the meme and remind people because she came out with a press release on the Tuesday stating that she asked several questions to the Minister of Justice during the question hour, and she wants to know why the workers of the Justice Ministry haven't got paid. They need to get paid right away. Pay them now because the money is there. And then I was like, but wait, Sarah, hold on. How the hell you going to tell people to pay them and you didn't even vote for the budget?
Yeah,
Hush
right.
your mouth.
Yeah, man.
We're talking about Auntie Sarah.
No,
Don't
seriously.
do that to
Yeah,
the
man.
people.
Yeah, man.
Like this
No,
is
yeah.
2023.
Yeah, man. No,
we
but
woke.
That's no, we're not. No, I'm serious. St. Martiners has shown me how backwards we are and how dotish and doting we still think that these and because these politicians has bought us for so long. We are modern day plantation slavery, man, and I hate it. I dedicate myself, put myself and my reputation on a risk on this free show that people say I'm making millions off of, just to try to put a little someone of intellect or someone of care in between you and the politicians running campaign, politicking you, tricking you. You know, I just let them know that I'm smart as one of the prolific campaign managers in the Caribbean. I know all the campaigns, I know all the tricks I know all the tricks. I don't know all the tricks. So please don't try to trick them. And that's pretty much what I'm here to say, to tell the people them like stop all your tricking. We ain't tricking nobody. Run out what you do. If you ain't running out what you're doing, or what you're going to do, or how you help fix the country, how you fix the country, what you're doing to do to fix. No, we ain't doing that. We get out of that. In 2014, 2016, 2018, 2020, you know, we get out of that already. You know, but we ain't doing that no more. So if you ain't coming on, okay. So the Minister of Justice had a situation where they couldn't pay the workers. So I sold the UTS sales, made a law to make sure that some of that $13 million, of course, went back to tell him, but some of that money paid her. If you ain't coming like that, don't come to me. Don't come talk to me. run campaign in politics with somebody else. Play politics and politician with the rest of the St. Martin Dalton people, them, go do that. Yeah, holler at them, because they're ready for you. Because they still don't realize the talk is one place, but the people that are actually doing things is something different. You understand? Because when you're doing things, you must be having ulterior motives, you must be wild, you must be getting money on the table. Where the money is, Andrew? Pass the money now?
No,
pass it on the table, though.
Nah,
pass the money, Andrew.
I don't think so.
Where the money is on the table. Say, pass the money, Andrew. You're going to say you got the money on the table there?
It's empty.
So, no, but you must, because you really and truly can't put country before self. You know why? Because they never saw nobody what I look like. They cannot, St. Martiners have never seen a politician or people that put country before self, so they don't know what I look like. So when they see us, we must be like the rest of everything they seen, because they never seen people who put the country before themselves. Never.
You know, the politics season continues. And of course, you have one of the hardest opposition members. And I fear to say, and I think at the end of the term, I will have to give the award of the best opposition member in St. Martin history for this, no, not for the St. Martin history, but at least for this term, from 2020 to now, I will have to give it to suspended member of parliament, Claudius Boncampo.
What? But he's not even a member of parliament.
Exactly.
So what are you talking about?
Because he ain't even in parliament, and he's doing more in opposition than all opposition members that's in parliament right now.
What you said?
That's for the record. Book it.
But what?
What you mean? Every week he informing people, he doing more than all opposition members combined, Earl. Like what? We got 7 members of the opposition, and all of them,
you know,
right? Combined to MP Boncampo, who is suspended.
But you know what's crazy?
Does more outside than inside of parliament.
No.
What?
But you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna say nothing, because at the end of the day, this is carnival season right now. Shout out to Anthony Boncampo, Claudius Boncampo's son, my good friend, you know, my one of also good sparring partners of mine for carnival season. You know what I'm saying? We love our good fed, a local born and raised here. So I ain't gonna do that, because it's carnival season and I respect it. Shout out to Anthony. Anthony, big up yourself, you're large, you know your boy, you know what I'm saying? We still homies. Your father, you know. I'll give him.
You giving him the skinny mo?
I give him because it's carnival season, bro. I got to see these people, them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I see them all the time, and it's just an opinion.
And just let's enjoy carnival. I get back to them. We get back to them after carnival done. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all contribution to carnival every year in and year out. I appreciate y'all for and that's what it is, man. If we don't support who gonna do it? If we don't big up who gonna do it? We have so much talent. You
give me the perfect segue to go into our next segment, which is the food prices and the drink prices of the booth holders in the village. Now, many people have complained, and I guess people don't understand how inflation works. So we're gonna have to break it down, because for some reason, they still want to pay $2 for a Johnny cake and a chicken leg, which I know would be ideal, but that is not the reality of things, because a box of chicken is still 3 times the price than last year. And the year before, it was even more scarce, because we was dealing with a pandemic, remember? So let's not kid ourselves, people, Carnival persons. Carnival is, the Carnival Festival Village, Joyceling Arenal Festival Village is not for the weak. Okay, it is not for the weak. If you know, you have to budget. You have to go on a budget, and yes, the prices can be a bit high, but understand that these persons are trying to make $1 for the carnival season. And during the carnival season, they have to also be compensated for it, because they paid a large amount of money for their booths.
Well, it's an investment,
It's an investment that they make, and also the sacrifice that they make with the time.
I agree.
They spend away from their family. Instead of being with their family, instead of doing something else, they are in there sweating their ass off to get you something that is unique, something that you can enjoy, sometimes something that you can't get anywhere else. And then 2 minutes after, you on your phone on Facebook bashing the prices, and you're like, but wait a minute, man, geez, you don't even get an A for effort?
Nah, correct. All creativity. I really got an oxtail pizza there. And that's what I'm saying, man. Tell the politician, check me back, man. Check me back after Carnival done, man. I gonna come together And if I a politician, you see me, I'm saying, you want us, if you want to talk, I gonna offer you a beer first. You understand? We gonna drink first. We gonna cheers first. And if you want to talk, we gonna talk under them terms and conditions. Because it's carnival time now, man. It's our local festivity, one of our biggest local festivities. If we don't support it, and we don't support each other, and this is what I'm talking about, man.
I see a parliamentarian yesterday in the village. I won't mention which one.
Besides,
but they give me a middle finger.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Besides, okay, we done are so petty that we just ostracize people for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just because we feel that, oh, he belonged to this person, or this party paying him, or he support this person. So then I can't give the most qualified person on the island who qualified for the position the job because he don't align with me. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I don't want for carnival. I don't want because this person is a politician, he's supporting that party. You can't hail your friend, you can't hail your family, you can't align with your people, you can't align with your cousin, you can't align with your brother, you can't align with your sister because, you know what I'm saying, you can't go out and have a drink with your friend them because we have different, we back in different people them when the election come. We too small of a community for that kind of mentality, so man.
Carnival is back on all.
Fete is fete.
Fete is fete.
You know? And that's how I look at it. Because, look, listen, when
I don't take it personal.
When I get out, I just take it personal.
I don't take it personal.
I take myself personal. So they got to know,
I walk inside of the village, I see a politician, no matter from which party it is. If they hail me, I say hello. If they don't hail me, I don't give a flying. I don't care, no problem.
No, but
it's okay. I'm still going to go and eat my Johnny cake. I'm still going to go and get my oxtail pizza. I'm still going to go and do what I want to do. I come to enjoy the show, and that is it.
But if they were smart, like I told them last time, this is a time where you get to really and truly hear the gripes from the people. You're going to see people who used to support you, who vote for you. Walk up to them, give them your hand, ask them how they're doing. I dare you. I dare a politician to walk up to your supporters, give them your hand and say, how you doing today, man? How you doing? How you been, man? Thanks for your support. How you been? And then give up your city money. But I doubt that is smart enough. People have enough balls. You know, we are passive race and passive people. And I just thank God that I got out because, man, I got to New York, so I was built hardcore. So New York built me, man. So that's why I'm hardcore. But if I was living in St. Martin like RU, I probably would have been the same way RU is. So I try to...
St. Martin is a very forgiving place, which is a good thing because...
Good thing where?
It's a good thing. Bro. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to come back on TV partner. So it's a good thing.
No, but you do an excellent job. And
yeah,
but at the end of the day,
it's forgiving.
Listen, and at the end of the day, when you apologize and you change, change.
That's true.
That's the law. That's what the law states. Some people apologize and never change. Like Mr. Ortega, he get fired for one job, fired for the next job, beat the woman again, using this, using that, can't be controlled. But then have the decent
Earl. You could just bring it back all the way to the end of the show.
The nerve. Nobody have the nerve to try to assume or speculate on people who you don't have. I don't have. Everything I said here is facts. Everything I said here could be backed up by facts about his character. Nothing he says, he got proof about me. Nothing he say. And this is what I'm saying. People just throwing out things here with their closet full of skeletons, and then live in a glass house and just throwing stone like it's normal. St. Martin, not a real place, but we ain't doing that, and I ain't doing that with none of you. I ain't doing that.
Of course, Polotricks will be back next week, hopefully. Yes. What do you have next week, Tuesday?
No, Andrew, I ain't coming until Canada season done. I'll tell you that now. God, this thing here, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't coming. No, seriously, don't look for me next week. Mr. Ortega, come next week. I ain't gonna be here. You understand? Well, not for the next 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks, three Tuesdays.
We got two Tuesdays left.
Okay.
Yeah, we already went in one.
Correct. Yeah, we did one.
We did one already. So going in.
No, man, but Andrew, please have let me enjoy my carnival.
You enjoy your carnival and you come back. Yeah, you come back fresh with me.
Of course. I ain't even got no paper. That's to tell you, I ain't even got no paper.
Yeah, you just there like, hey, listen, I gotta go to the village. What happened?
Awesome.
What have we done?
Check my bag. Check me in the village today too. You understand? We're doing the boot holders. We're trying to get what they have out there, the content for what they have out there, because they have a lot of stuff. And I've always been trying to do this content ever since I realized that we have the biggest food court ever. We have the biggest food court.
They call it the biggest restaurant in the Caribbean.
Yeah, Eastern Caribbean. Yeah. We have it. Every time I realized that we had it, and it's so hard to try to expose all of this. And every year, you guys, But no, and it's every year they come with something different. Every year they got different. We can't keep up.
Yeah.
You know, so today I'm going to try to go do that and grab some Ayo if Ayo see me, and you have something special, something delicious something authentic that you want to advertise, market, so that the people at St. Martin know and they could come to your booth to try specifically. Yeah, I'll be there. You know.
Also, booth holders, it's very important that you put out your menus in time.
Yes.
Because many times people are a bit confused when they go into the village. They have to go and look. And they don't not everybody like to do booth hopping. They just like to know where everything is structurized.
As a man, I decide. Like, if okay, you send me a menu, I see what I want. I come in for what I want. I come in for that. By that booth, I walk in. You know what I'm saying? So if you send me your menu, and I say, oh God, that oxtail pizza look good, man. Cause we run on the oxtail pizza. I buy water, oxtail pizza look good, but I come in for that. By the time I jump in my car, that's all in my mind. I hit the village, not gonna change my mind.
Yeah.
The only thing gonna change my mind is when I reach to that booth for that.
Yeah.
That the only person gonna change my mind. You ain't got it. That the only you ain't ready, you ain't got it.
Yeah.
That what gonna change my mind.
Yeah. And of course, as the season continues, we had to also mention that the situation with Rich Kalash and the Minister of Justice not allowing him to perform in St. Martin for this Friday's hip hop show. Now, just to give a little background.
Yeah, go on with background.
Yes.
Let me play. What is this?
Yes. So, Rich Kalash is a popular papiamento artist worldwide. However, he has been banned from performing from his home country, Curacao.
You know why?
And also from
Spain. That's why.
Yes,
That's why.
From Spain and also some other places. The reason why, because every time he goes to an event, there is some type of violent
shootout. Call it what it is.
Yes.
Gunplay. People coming to pop out.
It's a serious situation that happens. So, the only thing that was bad from the Minister of Justice that she did was that on April the 14th, which is just about a week and a half away from the show itself, is when they tell the promoters that they are not allowed to get to have him perform for the show.
On what guidelines and what grounds?
And this is the guidelines and the grounds. Based on the fact that he was banned from other former Netherlands Antilles countries, based on the fact that due to the sensitivity of the information, they can't divulge why, but they strongly advise for him not to perform in St. Martin on that particular day.
No, listen what I'm saying. So, listen, Minister of Justice...
The shootout at Kimsha, I just give you the reason what she gave in the letter. The shootout at Kimsha.
What she want, tied it into that too?
She tied it into that, the recent shooting at Kimsha.
But that was a slap, the man was a slap in the man's face.
Again, she just put a bunch of reasons and
tell
her
she into one. No, tell her she got to go to the hood and find out what's going on. If she want to know the truth, if you want to know what the school children saying, you got to be with the school children there, man.
Well, the police went and find out what the school children say and say, no, he should not come. And therefore, she stick to her guns and told the promoters and SCDF that he will not be allowed to perform. So, of course, Rich Kalash got pissed off. He went on his Instagram and he said that he was coming still, no matter what. But yesterday they had another meeting, and with the police chief, the Minister of Justice, and SCDF, and they all had to suck salt. As you see in the picture, they look all so sad. Like you see in the picture, like they're looking so sad because they're vexed. Because the police chief, like right there, standing up and saying, sitting down and saying, nope, we still ain't going to give you a positive advice. Therefore, we strongly advise again that the minister stays with her decision to have him not perform. So,
this is what I'm going to say. At the end of the day, St. Martin, that can't work. People don't invest. Again, I'm a businessman, bro.
Yes.
My money is my... Yeah. Even though I'm all about my money...
Invest some serious money too,
Even though I'm all about my money, I know that my hard work, my dedication, and my heart, when I'm working from the heart, that's what it reaps. That's the laws. You guys ain't not familiar with the laws, but
Earl,
but I find that we just like to say no. We like to destroy, but we cannot come with positive, constructive criticism. You mean to tell me, if that chief of police couldn't find a way to say, okay, you have to hire more, you have to do this.
They came with a proposal. The promoters came with a proposal for more security, for more safety measures, for a certain time slot for him to come on and come off, just because a bunch of people from the surrounding islands where he is banned to perform is coming to St. Martin just to see him.
Same thing like Burna Boy. Same thing like the Burna Boy situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Burna Boy.
So wait. Before we go, I just wanted to finish this topic. So. The only thing that I don't like about this situation, Earl, is that in the same letter, she also mentioned 2 St. Martin artists that have a rap beef going on in St. Martin. And of course, I'm sure that many people don't know about it. It's just among the young people. But she mentioned them, the 2 St. Martin artists, in the same breath, in the same letter, and stated that only one of the artists can be performing for the show, and then when the other one leaves, the other one can come into the village and perform, and then they would have to leave also. And I just don't like the culture that this minister is trying to create.
Wow.
Because St. Martin was never like this. Many people don't talk to each other, but at the end of the day, no matter what, we still respected certain shows.
Wow.
If we have to perform, we go for our bag, meaning money, old people. We go for our bag. We perform, we leave, or we stay far away so that there's no de-escalation.
We don't mix
we don't
mix business with pleasure.
No, not St. Martin. St. Martin has never been like that.
We don't ruin our business. We don't ruin our business opportunities for
no matter. St. Martin has never been a place like that. So for the ministers to also put that in the letter stating that, yes, we also were informed that 2 of the artists performing for the hip-hop night from St. Martin have a rap beef, like she used the word rap beef in this official letter, Earl.
Wow. Nah, man. Yo, wow.
One should perform and the next one should be outside, and when the other one leaves, the other one can come in. And I was like, wait, what? Since when? We don't do that.
No, you know, if it
what
was...
kind of thing you creating? This ain't no Tupac and Biggie situation. What the hell is this?
If it was a youth extravaganza, she got all rights to, I mean,
this is a grown hip-hop night.
I remember when they canceled, what you call them? Migo, the cheap, another man there, rest in peace to Take Off. I remember when they canceled, what you call them? Offset.
Three Amigos. No, Migos.
Yeah, Migos. When they canceled Migos from coming for youth extravaganza, bro. You know how big that show was going to be?
Yeah, that was going to be huge.
because of the, but I at that point in time I sided with them because Migos I wanna for the youth of the Seman, because those are kind of influences that now we have the serious part now we have there. We're cheering them. They tense. They got more guns than the police. They ready.
Beefing.
Wow.
What the hell is that? Like there's a rap beef, yes.
So let me help you. Let me help you, Minister. Let me help you. You know your boy always here to help you. This is what you need to do. Like Grenada. Grenada has banned attire wear of camouflage because they had a rebellion there. What you need to do is ban the wear of that ski mask. Let me help you out. Because that's what a juvie morning gonna look like. And then from there on, once you get a customer wearing it and people start to don't recognize it, you get familiar with what it means to be under a mask. That's how criminal intent and criminal minds start to prostitute after that. I could just grab my ski mask because ain't nobody see me. So let me help you out. Ban wearing ski. We in the Caribbean. There's no reason for nobody in Samantha to wear a ski mask. None at all. We in the Caribbean. You understand? So let me help you out, Minister. Start there.
Free advice from Earl.
No, start there. Ban the wear of ski masks in public, like how Grenada banned the wear of army wear in public.
Okay, that does it for the Polotricks. I was just about to
Thank
say.
God.
Yes.
Yeah, don't know, man.
We're wrong with you. We ate the man, all right? Bye-bye, see you next week. Take it easy.
Man.
It's time SXM presents a grand fundraising raffle taking place on Sunday, May 28th. The grand fundraising raffle. Get your tickets now for only $10. The first prize is a 55-inch smart TV. Second prize, a hotel weekend stay. Third prize, a Samsung phone. And the fourth prize, a 100 Gilda shopping voucher courtesy of Carrefour. It's going down on Sunday, May 28th. The fundraising raffle. Tickets available for only $10. Proceeds will go towards a back-to-school program.
Purchase your tickets at Creative Juices or from any of the members. Call 556-5181 or 523-8272.
It's time SXM.
Oh yeah. You know how to find it, darling. Call me. Boy, boy. tell me she had an accident. Say she stick on the highway. One may come solve she problems. So she looking to find me. Bad traffic jam and hot sun beating her day. Say she out on the road all day. So when I reach her she tell me, what you waiting for? Like you ain't sure. Jack up the thing like so, eh. And if you see how I put the pressure when I turn it, as she walking on the road again, fix it up, mechanic. She tell me do quick, I can't be late. You know the boss like to complain.
At SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport.
Mingo is the man with the vision for St. Martin, working for a better economy with the UPP. Who we rolling with? Who we rolling with? Who we rolling with? Mingo. Who we rolling with? Who we rolling with? Who we rolling with? Mingo. Mingo is a man with the vision for St. Martin, working for a better economy with the UPP.